Hey everyone, welcome back. This is tip of the week number 4, and in this video I lay out the reasons why I prefer to use a credit card over a debit card and why I think you should also. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dan and this is Holmes Works Investing. For those of you that are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button and also please make sure you subscribe for related content. Now let's get right into it. According to Investopedia, a credit card gives you access to a line of debt issued by a bank. Debit cards deduct money from your bank account. Credit cards offer better consumer protection through warranties and fraud protection, but are costlier. Debit cards offer less protection, but they have lower fees. What this means in basic terms is that generally a credit card is money that you're using that's not yours, that's borrowed. And a debit card is simply your own money. A lot of times when you conduct a transaction through a debit card, it's just as good as cash because it's money that's in your account. Which leads me to my first point that is laid out right in the definition. A credit card, because it's not your money, offers you a much higher line of protection. There's many times that I've used my credit cards and I've had issues with either the vendor or I had a fraudulent issue with a transaction that's unknown. I'm able to call up my credit card company right on the spot and actually get that resolved. They usually put a freeze right on your credit card. And on top of that, you're able to get a response generally within 24 to 48 hours. Now, when dealing with debit cards, I find that to be somehow cumbersome. In my specific experience, dealing with the banks, generally I get a response between 7 to 14 business days, which leaves me waiting. And honestly, that can be a very frustrating situation. My next point is rewards. The advantage that you get from your credit card is that whenever you use your credit card for a specific purchase, you're able to get many perks. Over the past years, these credit card companies have gotten really creative. You're able to find things like airline rewards, cashback rewards, incentive for dinners, for concert, incentive for trips, gifts, and much more. I have seen a new trend that a lot of banks, in order to compete with credit cards, have started offering rewards on their debit cards. However, if you compare the debit card rewards versus credit card rewards, it doesn't even come close to what you're able to get from an actual credit card company. And finally, my last point is I prefer using my credit card over my debit card to build my credit scores. In this day and age, it's almost impossible to get away from any vendor that wants to check your credit. It's important to have a really strong credit score. Therefore, even if it's a small purchase, I prefer using my credit card company because it creates that credit history. One of the key factors to boost up your credit score is to actually have credit history and usage history. It's also important to always remain under 30% utilization. According to CNBC, most vendors actually seek that number in order to actually give you favorable rate. It's also important that you know what the best credit cards out there are for you and what actually makes sense. You want to make sure you have something that complements your lifestyle. This is the tip of the week as to why I prefer using credit cards over debit cards. Thank you and see you next time.